The Spark launch was really amazing. This year, there was a full-on exhibition, which was very well done.
It was like flashes, people started taking pictures. It was really exciting. Next time, like, you know, self-portrait displayed is really exciting.
And it was so exciting to see at the launch everybody's artwork. And what I really loved is when people got up and spoke, and a lot of them were just like me. They battle with self-confidence. Here they are, they all have published pieces too, and they all got up and said the same thing. They battle with self-confidence. So I guess maybe that's a trait of artists, I don't know.
I felt so much energy coming from different people doing the similar stuff that it kind of, I don't know, it inspires you to do more and just, you know, continue what are you doing.
Oh, I thought it was awesome. Absolutely awesome.
It was amazing. It felt like it was so big. Like, I mean, everybody's work was displayed everywhere. Like, you walk in, people taking a picture, and everything's great. I really loved the whole experience. It was fun.
This year blew me away. I loved how they did it. I felt like I was in an actual art gallery, and I was so excited to be a part of it, and I love the direction it's taken, and I really would love to see it keep going in that direction. Everybody had positive feedback about it.
Love the one who brings the verses and the songs in painted vaults. Step close to the painting. Eat the chocolates while standing in the street, right out of the box. I got involved in Spark because I've always written since I was a small child, and I've put a lot of effort into improving my work over the years. It would be a shame not to share it at every opportunity that I have. It's more like a catharsis to get things out and explore your own thoughts and figure yourself out. And I think later it becomes something that you want to share with people. You say, well, this process helped me, maybe it can help other people. So it's good to have peers, to not be doing it on your own, to have someone else to look over your work with you. Every opportunity that you have to get your name out there, you should totally do it. Whether it's small or big, do it every time.
I submitted to Spark, really inspiration from my teachers. Whenever we have an opportunity to get our pieces published, to just go ahead and do it. You know, the worst that can happen is they don't publish it. Just to be a part of it all makes me feel more worthy, that my art is more worthy. At the beginning of every project, I would have this fear. Like, I would almost be paralyzed with fear, like, oh no, I don't know if I can do this. And it's just keep going, keep putting one foot in front of the other, and don't stop. It's definitely worth it, because it's something that I have a desire to do, and I want to do, and I want to get better. And the only way to do that is continue to do it. And Spark is a great avenue to get back some of that self-reward and to get the confidence too. I actually have my Illustrator piece, which is, you know, digital drawing of myself, and I'm quite proud of it, more so my eyes than anything. I worked extra hours on my eyes, and many points within that work process feeling like I wanted to quit. But I didn't, you know, my teachers are great. Another piece that I had was a photograph of carriages I took in Boston, which was a project for my photography class, and I had so much fun. I took some of the horse carriages in Boston that ride around the Commons and Quincy Market, you know, Faneuil Hall, and I took them at a beautiful angle, and I photoshopped them so the carriages were sepia, but I kept the color and the flowers on each carriage, and it's just amazing, you know. If I gave up, I wouldn't have got to experience all these beautiful pieces of art and the people around me too that create. It's wonderful to get to know everybody here.
No, if they want me to die, then I'll live. I'll live and watch those punks beg me to forgive. As I spend my life making mine matter, while they fill the internet with their senseless banter. And so Phil Tobin began the rest of his life, as long and as proudly as anybody ever tried. And on the day he feels death knocking at his door, he'll still try that thing with the casket store. I never revealed any of my writing or my photography publicly before. It looked like a great opportunity to get some feedback on a large scale and to get to know other artists going to this college. It feels very, very gratifying to submit something and actually have a reaction to it, a positive reaction to it. There's a lot of motion to it, and it's really accented, really amplified by the black and white tones, especially in this guy's coat here, the movement of it in the bright water contrasting with the dark clothing. It's a very striking image of friendship, really. Well, this piece is called Sunburst. The image is simply a flower, a bright red flower. And I spent a day trying to capture natural images in a way that would appear surreal or alien.
Time may walk with you down the street. If so, do not hurry her. She likes to nose the earth and air for scent secrets. Let her stop and snuffle by the lamppost. When you take time and let time this way, you have time to awaken your eyes to this ant navigating the valleys and hills of tree bark, the separate digits of each maple leaf.
I've always wanted to do something related to art. I didn't know exactly what. But when I took a class with Sandra, she was so inspirational, her energy and like everything, like the way she says things, and like she can just make the spark with one word. And I was like, oh, well, great. I think this is what I want to do. So my artwork, well, let's start with the logo right here. The letter E for Elizabeth and O for Osipo. My boyfriend told me, hey, you like vampires? Oh yeah, I know what to do. So the vampire O biting on poor E. Yeah, sometimes it takes one word for you to come up with an idea. On this one, I was kind of staring at the sky. And actually, it took me over 13 hours to do this. It's very tedious work because, I don't know, like thousands of little details into it. But I had a lot of fun doing it. I think it's very powerful to look at somebody else's work and, see different techniques that they use and apply it to your work. You just look around, get inspired, meet people that do the same thing, and just kind of share ideas, and think that's how you can improve your own work. To help yourself to, do better, do more, you have to be inspired by people doing the same thing. Oh, definitely go for it. You have to start with something, and this is I think this is a good opportunity to show your work. I think people should definitely submit to Sparks. It's very exciting. And then, you open a magazine and you just see your work. You're like, oh my God.
I really want to see what you got to say. Whatever you want to show, whatever you want to tell, just lay it all out.
Just do it. Just take the step. Don't think about whether you can do it, whether you can't do it, what's going to happen. Just do it.
Somebody else could find something totally amazing in something that you've created, and you can see your own work in a completely different light afterwards.